historically, industrial would have been, massive scale, single tenant facilities.
30,000 square foot.
No, 300,000 square
Okay.
foot, right? So crazy square footages on 40 acres with infrastructure near water, near rail, near highways. That's not the model we're talking about today. Now, it's not that that's not out there. It is out there.
Sure.
But what you're dealing with there is that's all the new product. So there has been, we're talking about tens of millions of square feet of industrial being delivered every quarter.
Yep.
Every quarter. You haven't seen that in the other categories in years, okay? And it's all coming now. So what happened is people were able to get into older industrial facilities and they could get them cheap because traditionally, because they weren't hot in any capacity other than if they were logistics within the last 10 years, right? Logistically well located, the right ceiling height, the right sidewalls, the right accessibility. But what really got hot was what is called small bay industrial, where you've got your little, you got your contractor. He's running his paint shop out of there. He's fixing your car. He's changing your oil. He's, maybe building your cabinets. They're paying you a couple $1,000s a month, and it's not really a per square foot sort of deal.
Yep.
It's almost like an apartment deal, but in commercial.
Window tinters, painters, your tradesmen.
You name it.
Tradesmen.
Absolutely. Tradesmen, odd jobbers, that kind of stuff. They just need a place that isn't their garage for them to park their van, for their guys to show up in the morning, get their equipment, get their tools, and go to the job site. They're not looking for something that's larger scale. It needs to be bite-sized. And so those tend to be, shorter term leases and tend to do quite well.
Yep.
So from a profitability perspective, if you're in smaller format industrial, I'll put you right there at a 9.
Okay.
Very profitable. You got to find something good. You got to compete. It's got to be clean. It's got to be secure, good lighting, maybe some fencing, some security, something like that. But you can usually press those rents up. Now, it's getting harder now to do that.
Okay.
You can also convert them from what used to be gross leases into triple net leases, which means that the tenant, even though, let's say, they are only occupying one space, they'll offset the cost of, let's say, landscaping, snowplow, maintenance, repairs, lighting, security, etc.
Yep.
So your common area maintenance. When you get into the larger format stuff, just make sure you can compete. And I can tell you if it's old, if it's built in the 1980s or before, you're starting to deal with something that's old. But a lot of this industrial stuff is built in the 30s, 40s, 50s, like real old, real garbage, right? Just be careful because that stuff's hard to compete.